Hello, 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 hello. Tiffany Haynes here. I am coming to you today, first of all, from beautiful Jamaica, here on a business retreat. But I wanted to take some time out of this retreat to spend some time with you to talk about the source of your misery. I just want to get to the source of your misery. I'm going to give you the cure. Okay, before I hang up this live today, I'm going to give you the cure. It is up to you what you do about it, but I'm going to give it to you right here, right now. So, the source of misery is this: you have a desire, you have something that you want to do, you have in a sense of urgency to go from point A to point B, but you're being passive about what you do about it. And the passiveness doesn't take away from the inner turmoil. So there's something in you that's like, you should be doing something else. You should be doing this. You should be doing better. You should be further. You have this gift that you're not using. You know you're good at this and you're not doing anything about it. You have a gift inside of you, but you go to a job where that gift is not used at all, and you feel like there's maybe a component to your life that is unfulfilled. I am here to tell you that that feeling is natural. Pastor Darius says that frustration is on God's payroll. And I love that quote because it means that anytime God wants you to do something different, he agitates you. He agitates you so that you can do something about it. And when you don't, okay, so when you take a desire for something more and you couple that with passiveness, is going to equal misery. Is going to equal frustration. It doesn't mean that the misery can't go away. It means that the cure to that is to take action. That's the cure. I even wrote down the definition of passive because I thought it was so powerful. Let's look at this. To be passive about something is accepting or allowing it to happen, and to be without an active response or resistance. So that means you're getting punched in the face and you're not defending yourself. You're not showing any type of resistance, right? And so, because of that, you have a desire, you have a passive reaction, which is no reaction, and then it creates this inner turmoil of being miserable. Let me tell you how you can take action, because you say, Tiff, it's better said than done. Okay. So I'm going to give you 3 tips on how you can take action on something that you have deep within you that you have a desire about. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you're a writer, but you're not writing. If you're a singer, but you're not singing. If you're an employee and you feel like you should be an entrepreneur, I'm going to give you 3 things that you can do to help you take action. The very first thing that you can do to help you take action is to work in order. Let me tell you what that means. Anytime you have something you want to do, what you do in your mind is you think about all the things that you need to do to accomplish it. And when you think about all the things you need to do to accomplish one thing, right? Then it's like, okay, but I got to have a website. I got to hire this person. I think I should have a social media manager. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, I think I need to be able to. And so you overwhelm yourself with the task as a whole. What I want you to do is write down your complete vision for what you have a desire about. After you've written down that vision, I want you to rip that sheet of paper out, start a new sheet of paper, and say, what is the very first thing that I need to do? What is the very first thing I need to do to make this be a reality? And literally put it in chronological order: 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down until the whole vision is laid out. And when I say work in order, I want you to then go back and start at step 1 and execute in order. The overwhelm will go away. Because instead of having 1,000 things you have to do, you only have one thing you have to do. And when you complete that one thing, you go to the second thing. It's the best advice I can give somebody that aspires to do something. Because people that aspire to do something means they have not executed. They have not taken action. The very first thing you want to do, get the vision out. Don't hold back the vision. But once the vision is out, write it in chronological order and begin to work in order of what you need to do to execute. Okay, so that's the first tip. The second tip that you can do to begin to take action so we can get rid of this misery, and then you got to stay to the end because I got a bonus word that is just going to set you free. Okay. So the second tip that you can do that is going to help you take action is find an accountability partner. And when you find this accountability partner, I'm going to tell you exactly how you set up this accountability, because normally you guys are doing it all wrong. Okay. You find your accountability partner. The very first thing is the first person that you thought of, that you think of, that you say, okay, I want to have an accountability partner, but I can't use this person because this person is crazy. And this person is going to drive me batty. And this person, I just can't. They're going to be all in my business. They're going to be doing too much. That's who I want you to call. First up is that person. The person, once you open out of your mouth and say that you want to do a thing, they're going to make sure you do the thing. Okay? That is your accountability partner. The second component to having an accountability partner, that this is the most effective way to have one, the second component is to ensure that you have to send them some type of documentation daily. There's no other way to do it. Figure out something that, no matter what that task is, that you can break down into daily increments that you have to send them as proof that you did the thing. Okay? When you don't, you need to pay. And the payment for not doing the thing needs to be something that hits hard. It can't, if you like money, then you have to send them money. Okay? If you like free time, then you got to go volunteer somewhere. It has to be something that's going to tax you. And that accountability partner, send them this video. They'll know exactly what it is because they know you good enough to know what'll really sting you. Okay, so those are the 3 tips in finding an accountability partner to ensure that when you take action, you execute at a high level. Okay, here's a third tip, and I'm gonna be out your hair. I'm gonna give you a bonus, and then I'll be out your hair. Is to create milestone rewards. So once you're working in order, once you have your accountability partner to keep you accountable, as you hit new milestones, I want you to have a reward for it. So you might say, after I put this thing in chronological order, for every 15 things I do, I get this reward. For every 10 things I do, I get this reward. And whatever that reward is, when you put all this together, okay, you will begin to take massive action with that accountability partner and get your rewards throughout the process. This is the number one thing that I can encourage you with when this is all said and done. When you think about the desire coupled with the inaction and how that equals misery, think about somebody that's trying to lose weight. They have a desire to lose weight. They're not doing anything about it. It equals misery. Now watch this. You have a desire to lose weight. You go and you walk 3 days consistently. You no longer are miserable. But have you lost the weight? Do you have a 6-pack? Are you at your goal weight? You're not. But yet the misery goes away because you've now taken action and you've been consistent in that matter. So be encouraged by, even if you don't have the end result that you want, the fact that you took action, the misery will go away. So I hope that encourages you. I hope that allows you to see this in the bigger picture of why you may have some frustration, why you may have some inner turmoil. If you also are interested in the business that I took when I took massive action, okay, go to tiffany'smasterclass.com. I tell you all about that business, how I scaled it, and how I now sustain it going on 10 years in the spring of 2024. So thank you so much. And thank you, TJM. I appreciate you joining. And I'll see you guys soon.